Hi, this is Ashley with Right By Me, and today we're going to start making signatures and decorating a little bit and getting ready to construct this journal. So this might be a multi-parter, but we'll see how much we get done. I'm expecting a multi-parter. So we're just going to start off with, I pre-printed these out in preparation for today, so we didn't sit here for an hour printing out paper. That's my printer turning off now. So these I got from Baraka Ink, and it's the Wizard paper bundle, and in that particular bundle it has 224 and some images, and I got it on sale, so it was a really good deal, and I'm really happy with them. There's a good variety in here. I did not print all of them. I only printed a select few from the bundle. I did, however, have to edit them so that they were like that, like side by side, because hers come in a full length like this. So this image, for instance, would have just been the full 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, but not a big deal. Even the one digital set that I have up is like this. It's like an 8.5 by 11 piece. Sorry if the lighting's a little funky. It's really stormy and dark where I'm at today, so I'm not getting any natural light to help me. And that's also why I have this down, because I had to turn on a secondary light source. And it also just reflects horribly on my glass mat. So I have a silicone mat down today, which I usually use for when I'm making resin pieces. So the resin doesn't get everywhere and I can just pluck it off the mat. So with this, I also wanted to share all of the current ephemera I have for this journal. I might make more. So here's, the piece that we made last week. And I got a bunch of journal cards. A lot of this I made off camera or before I started filming. These are 2 pockets. I believe, but don't quote me on, that this thin lit die set is from a Tim Holtz something or other. I made these 2 envelopes. There's nothing inside of them. I might make something to put inside of them, or I might leave them blank. A lot of this stuff was also made with the patterned paper in that Wizard bundle collection, so that things would go together. So then I have 3 of these with cloth tags, so you write on the back. And these were stitched. Ooh, I might sneeze, excuse me. So, excuse me. I put a little piece of lace here because I glue them down as side pockets as well. So I wanted them to know that you can put something here. Whether or not I designed something to put there remains to be seen. But here's another one like that. I thought this one was really cute. It's like the witch accidentally drank a toad potion or frog potion. well. This is from her same paper pack. I just cut out some of the images to use. Then here I have a folded piece, again from her thing, and all of the fussy cuts were also from her not her dies, sorry, her paper packs. So I just made these little tags. This one says, "There are no little dreams." And then this one, which says, "Build a dream." That goes there. And then I have this one, and it says, "Look for the magic." And those are just a bunch of little pieces. All right. Then I built this like right before I decided that I was going to start my YouTube channel. I love this, and it was hard for me to like want to put in the journal because I'm such a hoarder. I wanted to keep it, but I didn't, so I'm proud of myself. So it's a fold down. I'll try to get it all on camera. So they're pockets. These was Mod Podged, so, oh my goodness, what's the word? I'm drawing a complete blank. Decoupaged. It was decoupaged down. And then on the back, it has witches' hats, or wizard hats, whichever one you want to do. And they're like this orientation, so that when you fold it up, you see that on the outside in the correct orientation, and when you flip it over to unfold it, you get to see the images in the correct orientation. So I really had fun making this piece. And then I made this one the other day off camera. It is a insert, or so you put it down onto a full piece of paper, and it's its own thing. So I made these tags. I hate that my camera doesn't pick up the correct color, but this is like an emerald green in real life, and I put gold flecks. So it kind of looks like a ink dyed piece. And then I got this one, again with the golden flecks. And then I made this top journaling card. And that just goes right in there. And then I also made these. There are two of them. Here they are. And they are converted paper clips. So I might make more, but not like this. These are pretty hefty. But I might make some more smaller converted paper clips for this journal as well. So that's what we got working with so far. I've decided that I'm going to make this journal a little bit smaller than my traditional ones. So I carry 2 sizes for the type of journals that I usually do. I kind of call them like junk journal adjacent, because yes, they're junk journals, but they don't really look like everyone else's. I'm trying to lean more towards how people think of when they hear like, oh, it's a junk journal. you know, an image kind of pops into mind. Mine don't really look like that yet. Like I said in my description, I do a variety of different types of journals. So that's what we got working with right now. So now we got to make the signatures. As I was saying, I have two sizes. One has 5 signatures of 12 pages, and one has 2 signatures of 12 pages. So we got to make 2 signatures because I'm going to make the smaller one. I really like making the smaller ones right now because they're like perfect to take on the go. And I call them like travel size or adventuring size. They really fit well into a medium or large sized woman's purse or man's bag or whatever. They're easy to take with you. So we're going to start by just folding these up and separating them into 2 piles evenly. The images are really quite stunning. Very beautiful. Make a very pretty journal. So like most people, I theme my journals. This one is, it's supposed to be like a wizardy theme. I already have a witchy themed one. But this one's kind of turning out to be a little witchy as well. But I'm going to go ahead and still call it like wizard. It doesn't really matter, does it? I don't think so. So I like to put a couple very themed pages as my base, and then I start adding in more eclectic pieces of paper after I get my theme base down. I am not making it so much as such, although there are some imagery on some of the pages, but in this pack there is a lot of Harry Potter imagery. So I decided that I wasn't going to do that much this time, but I'll save that for later. So when I was printing this out, I had a sticky note on the paper to remind me what brand of paper I was using, and I didn't see it, and I loaded it into my tray and that. So I was thinking of just using this piece to just go ahead and cover that mistake up so it'll look like that, and I actually think that works just fine and will look very, very neat. I'm gonna put that back. So we're gonna go ahead and do that after we're done with this. See, like the sorting hat, and that's the elder wand, and the platform 9 3/4 ticket and whatnot. So some snuck in there. I don't mind. I absolutely love Harry Potter. Have ever since it came out. I was in 6th grade. I have been just about a lifelong fan. I own all the books and I've read them an unfathomable amount of times. Let's see, how many do I got? All right, I got 12, so we're just gonna evenly 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's 6, so I need 6 more pages for each signature. Usually around here, I like clipping them together to keep them organized. Okay, so I'm just gonna set these off to the side as we think about what other pieces we want to add in there. I was originally going to be putting, whoops, these in there. However, I need to get this journal made and up, so I don't really have all the time to finish this one and to make 2 more. Well, I guess I don't. If I'm only making 2 signatures, I think I originally started off with making the 5 signatures. I can just use these 2. What am I thinking? All right, thank you for helping me work that out. All right, so 1 each will go in. I simply love how these turned out. Even though they were supposed to be like, they are field journal pages, I was kind of thinking of them also working in this journal as like spell book things or ingredients, or, you know, little spells and observations, and, you know, your imagination is the limit, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and clip. So now we have 7. Let's think, what else? I have all sorts of papers around me and all different types of things. This is where we can kind of stretch and add really different types of paper. I have this. And I've put them in a journal. It's very hard to see, but they're very, very thinly lined. And it's kind of this very, very light, soft mint green color. So I can put those in it. Or I'm just gonna scoot back here for a minute. Knock everything over. I have these. They're like little certificate sheets. I kind of like that. I'd have to decorate the inside. This is where my style really starts to vary from traditional a little bit, I feel. It could also just be my knowledge pool. I'm still pretty new to this style of journal making. Put that back. Let's see what else I got over here. Not much that I want to use. Okay, so I'm going to set that that aside. I'm still debating about these. Fold these up. So we're at 8. I can either do these. I have another piece that I used on this back piece here. So this, I could always add that in. That could be fun. I have paper doily I could add. I don't really think that works that well on this. I do have these. I think I'll take 2 craft cards. We'll decorate those as well. So we're at 9. Gonna take a sip of my coffee. Sorry. I'm still thinking about these. I really do like them. I'm trying to incorporate them into more of my journals. My personal paper stash isn't quite as large as some other people's at this moment. Like I said, I'm still pretty new to this part of the hobby, so I don't have like this massive amount of things to pick from. I rely pretty heavily on the patterned papers at this moment in my career for this. Oh, I mean, I have some, coffee dyed papers. Let's look at those real quick. I have a variety of random things dyed right now. Those are pretty neat. One side's really dark, one side looks like it hasn't been touched. I mean, that could work. I think I like that. I might not put a second one, I might do a different piece. So, I love the sound it makes. Isn't that great? So this one is grid paper. I got a lot of grid paper. Ooh, but I got this. Look how rich and dark that one is. That's just a normal piece of lined paper. That one's got some interesting design to it. This is from a first batch I did a long time ago. Kinda like this one, so I think I'm gonna do that. So now we're at 10. I might have overdone it on these for this journal, but that's okay. They're so pretty. I usually make the journals I tend to make have a lot of space for writing. Like, I really make writing journals. I really want to branch out and try making more, I call them like hidden discovery type junk journals, where there's just tons and tons of stuff like this all over the place on all the pages and stuff. Like, you know, it's very interactive. There's just a ton of things to find and explore and do and touch and feel and that I try, but I think my brain kind of works on a different frequency. Alright, so what did I say? I lost 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. So we need 2 more each. 2 more. Okay. I could put in sideways pockets. So that would look like something like this, where it's a bag. And you fold it in half and you clip off the end. And so you have side pocket on each side. I could also open up the top and seal off this open side, and you could have a upwards pocket. We'd have to make ephemera for the upwards pocket. I think I like that. So we're gonna do that. So that's 2. So let's just go ahead and get one more item ready to go. I'm looking over at my book collection for things I want. I have these. So they're old recipe book pages. That could go in. So I'm gonna set them aside. I'm gonna get 2 and set it aside. I don't know if I'm gonna make that my final page for them or not. Oh, but that's got a little pumpkin in it, and I got a lot of pumpkins in this, in my ephemera. I don't know. Let's keep looking. I do love the drawn pages. So I think I'll use those 2 if I use them. I'm gonna put that back. Okay. I think I probably will. So we'll just go ahead and fold these up. I do think I will age these edges a little bit though. So I hope everyone had a really good weekend. I had a pretty good one. I was gonna go to this market that I've been to once before, and I loved it there. It's an amazing place, and it's only open on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I was gonna go there with my husband, but they're also only open in the morning. And I was just really, really tired this weekend, so we didn't end up going. But we're gonna try and go this weekend instead. We had some friends over on Saturday. We played some games. Oh, I did this side. I thought that went a little fast. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to make this a multi-parter. That's okay. I think I'm definitely going to try to make it a little more interactive once I assemble it and everything. Also, all of the journals that you see me create on this channel are for sale in my Etsy shop, which is linked on my homepage. I also now have a filming schedule. I don't have a release schedule, but I have a filming schedule. What I mean by release schedule is like what time of day the video will come out. I'm going to try to get better at that, being more at a consistent hour. But I film and put up a video Monday through Friday, and then the weekends we have a break. At least that's how it is right now for now. Get the little crumbs off for my falling apart sponge. I could just fold that over to close it, couldn't I? Yeah, okay. We're just going to snip off the top. To create that opening. Here. Okay. I am tempted to also do that to the edges as well, but we'll see. I do like creating a little opening. I can't always get it very well on this particular paper, but we'll try. Yeah, it doesn't like going through. So close. I wonder if I can do it all the way. Do them both at the same time. I really do just think it's the material. That worked a little better. See? Okay. So that should be 12. I think I'm going to use these as my center folds. So I like laying all the pieces out like that, so I can just like grab them and put them. So I start with my center fold and then I go from there. So I'm just going to grab this piece and we start building it. Sorry, like that. before I put the last two on, I'm going to go ahead and just attach this to this one. I really like these. I'm going to make more of them. I might even make more of them for this journal for pages like this one, where it's like blank on that side. So let's go ahead and get this one on. I want a pretty generous amount on this, because it's a little bit heavy. Still a lot of thin lines of glue, but a generous amount. Okay. Scrape it from this side. Like so. I love that so much. Okay. Okay, so that's one signature put together but not complete. Let's do the next one. Again, I do it the same way. I just keep that one aside. Okay. So I like that piece. Put it together. I think I'll do that one. Oh, I love that. I really do love the way that looks. Pocket, and then our last little page. Okay, so those are our two signatures. So far, so good. We have a lot of pages to decorate, and we have a lot of ephemera to put in still. We have all of this, and yet more to make. I still have to construct the cover. I make all of my covers pretty much the same way. They aren't they're very hard covers. They are not loose or flimsy. They're not patchworked together, which I love still. There's nothing to say there's anything wrong with that. I admire those kinds of covers. I just use chipboard, and I cut them out, which you'll see because I'll do all that on camera. I cut them out and I put fabric over them, and you know what, I'll just get a journal and show you real quick what I'm talking about. I'll get one of my littler ones, the ones that we're going to be making for this. So this one is a steampunk travel journal, and this is what I am talking about. So they're hardcover, and I use different closures. For this one I use an elastic band, but this is how mine look like. I think my dog heard me knocking on that and is whumping. So if you hear him bark, excuse me. So yeah, this is usually what mine look like. There's ephemera in it and whatnot, but it's not as like decorated as other junk journals, and I'm trying to remedy that a little bit more because these are very much to write in, which is what a journal's for, but there's less exploration to be had, and I want there to be more exploration in this one. So I love this journal. This journal is for sale. See, this is an altered paper clip as well. So I might make a couple belly bands. Yeah, we could do that and add some more journaling cards or envelopes. Yeah, I loved this journal. This one was so much fun to make, but this is my smaller one. So this is the type that we're going to be making. So, with these, see, it'll work out. All right, this is the end for this one. I'm going to call this one part 1 of construction for this wizard journal. Thank you so much for joining me and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it every time that you do. I'll see you again in part 2.